When people invest in ETFs, they often focus on the name or the past performance, but two of the most critical factors that quietly shape your returns are country weight and sector weight. These aren't just technical details. They directly influence how your portfolio behaves in different market conditions. In this video, we're breaking down why country and sector weight matters, and how understanding this can instantly make you a smarter investor. Let's start with country weight. Every ETF that includes international exposure allocates its investments across different countries. But here's the catch: not all countries perform the same. Economic growth, political stability, currency strength, and interest rates can vary drastically from one country to another. For example, if an ETF is heavily weighted toward one country, let's say over 40 or 50%, your entire investment becomes highly dependent on that single economy. If that country faces a slowdown, regulatory changes, or currency depreciation, your ETF could underperform, even if other regions are doing well. On the flip side, a well-diversified country allocation spreads risk. It allows you to benefit from global growth rather than being tied to one region. This becomes especially important in 2026, where global markets are moving at different speeds. Some economies are expanding rapidly, while others are stabilizing after inflation shocks. Now let's talk about sector weight, and this is where things get even more interesting. Sector weight refers to how much of an ETF is invested in specific industries like technology, healthcare, energy, or finance. And just like countries, sectors don't move in sync. In recent years, technology has dominated the market. Many broad ETFs, even ones that seem diversified, are actually heavily concentrated in tech. That means when tech stocks rise, your ETF performs well. But if tech corrects, your entire portfolio takes a hit. This creates what's called hidden concentration risk. You think you're diversified, but in reality, you're heavily exposed to one sector. Now here's where smart investors gain an edge. By analyzing sector weight, you can identify whether an ETF aligns with current market conditions. For example, in a high-interest rate environment, financial and energy sectors often perform differently compared to tech or growth sectors. Similarly, during economic recovery phases, industrials and consumer sectors may outperform, while defensive sectors like utilities may lag. Another key factor is balance. An ETF with extreme sector concentration can deliver strong short-term gains, but it also comes with higher volatility. Meanwhile, a more balanced sector allocation tends to provide smoother, more consistent returns over time. The same logic applies to country exposure. Too much concentration increases risk, while diversification improves stability. But here's the important part: not all concentration is bad. Sometimes targeted exposure to a specific country or sector can be a strategic move, especially if you have strong conviction about future growth. Because at the end of the day, ETFs are not just about convenience, they are about strategy. Country weight and sector weight determine how your investment reacts to global events, economic shifts, and market trends. Ignoring them is like driving without knowing where the road leads. So before you invest in any ETF, take a closer look under the hood. Understand its exposure, evaluate the risks, and make sure it aligns with your long-term goals. If you found this valuable, make sure to subscribe for more insights that help you invest smarter, not harder. And remember, the difference between average investors and successful ones often comes down to the details others ignore.